Again, it's another really nice summer's day today. I have to say that the morning, these last 2 days, have been excellent. Absolutely excellent. Which is always nice to see. So I've got quite a few jobs to do around the farm today. I think the majority of what I'm going to be doing is, sorting out some of these jobs that I need to do. We'll just drop that off there quickly. I need to put these back. They have been sitting on that trailer for a while now, so I'm going to get everything sorted around the farm. There's a few things that I've not been doing that I should, just because I've been busy doing other things. So now's the best chance really to do this. So I'm going to try and clean off some of the equipment as well today. This telehandler definitely could do with a bit of a shining, so we're going to clean it off. I'm trying to put some things away and be a bit more organised around the farm. Like I said, there's a few things that I should have been doing a bit more, but with everything that's gone on, especially around that storm and the bad weather and loads of different things, there's a few things that have just gone a little bit, they've got forgotten basically. So obviously I want to clean up some of the equipment. We're going to spread some slurry and maybe some manure on them grass fields after we've put the hay away. There is some hay bales in the field that we need to put away first before we do that. I have got quite a lot of manure in here as well, so we'll spread some of this. Definitely a good day to spread some slurry and manure. So I'll spread some of that, and then I think what I'll do is I might actually transfer some of the slurry that I've got in the holding tank over there into this tank. I think I want to put it all in one tank, and then any manure that I've got left over here, which I might not, we'll put over there as well. So because I always put my cows in at winter in the cow shed, this is when I give them the bedding, the straw, so we always find the manure sits over here, but it's a really good area over there to hold the manure, so I think we need to obviously make sure we keep transferring it over. So that's one of the jobs that we need to do. So we're going to spread some slurry, we're going to spread some manure, probably going to bring the hay bales in first before we do any of that, and then we need to go and sell at least our trailer over there of wood. We need to go and sort out the wood for Roman, and we get 25% for doing that as well. So there's definitely going to be a lot of work and odd little jobs to do. So we'll just clear off the baler. I have emptied it out from the hay. There's no hay in it. I did clear it out. So we just need to give it a quick clean. It wasn't that dirty anyway, really. Whereas the tractor really could do with a clean. That looks better already. Really does. Right, so let's just go part this baler up. I have been moving a few things around, quite tidy up. So there's the cultivator. I've also moved around here the weight and the chain harrow. So I'm thinking a good spot to park the baler. I might just park it back in here. It wasn't too bad in there anyway. Tell you one thing though, it's a really nice morning. I've said it already, but 13 degrees and it's only just gone 7 AM. And looking at the weather forecast today, it's going to be high 30s. Great day for a barbecue. Right, that's better. Right, so let's just disconnect this. There we go. Right, so we'll park this away. We don't really need it now. Shouldn't be doing much with this today. We might be, but I was thinking of using the Fent to spread. I think it should be fine. Right, there we go. So let's move the telehandler across and we can give it a quick clean. Get that out of the way. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go and sell our logs, because we do need that trailer for the bales. I also want to go to the shop and buy some chicken feed, because we are in need of some chicken feed. We don't need to clean the bucket because it's brand new. I think that'll do. It wasn't too bad anyway. There we go. So we'll just leave that fueling up. It'll cut off itself. Alright, so let's go run over to our other tractor. The sun definitely looks nice today. So I have been busy over here. I have returned back the chain tow for the logs that I was using. I still got the attachment on the front for chopping up these stumps that I've left. I have taken quite a few of them, but not all of them. If we just disconnect this, we'll leave it there. We're not going to take it back. We still have got some to do. But I'll tell you one thing, this tractor could do with a clean. So we have got a few logs left after this as well. There we go. I also want to start mowing some of the grass around my farm, but to do that I need a better piece of kit. I really do, because there's quite a bit in the back garden as well. On my house is really bad. Definitely is. Yeah, I think I'll definitely clean this tractor off as well when I get back, because I am struggling to see through the front window. With the sun being out so early on like this, it's quite glaring. It's picking up the dirt a lot more. At least with this load as well, thinking about it, we don't have to give obviously 75% of this to Roman. We're keeping the whole lot of this, and I think this is going to be a good amount, as it was last time. There are some good trees. Right, so let's just quickly take off the strapping, and then we can leave the lads here to sort it out. Right, so there we go. They've just paid me 10,000 for that. Excellent, absolutely excellent. We're doing well at the moment for money. But yeah, they've paid me 10,000. Right, so before I actually sell the other logs, what I'll quickly do is we'll go and pick up these bales. Makes sense to do that, and I'm going to use the telehandler now that it's finished fueling up. But before we do any of that, I am definitely going to clean off this tractor. It's definitely going to be one of them small jobs but productive day. And it's always better when you're cleaning off your equipment. And I think we'll clean off this as well, because I don't know if I've ever tried to clean off this trailer. And it's definitely picking up quite a lot of dirt. I mean, you can't really do much about the holes in the frame and also the rust, but you know, it's making it look a little bit better. Problem is, it's chipping away a bit of the paintwork as well, so I should probably stop. Right, so I don't know if this is the best tractor for this, I'll be honest. Looking down there, just have a quick look. Yeah, you can see that it's on a bit of a tilt, so yeah, I might switch over, part this one up. I think that's probably the best thing to do. And there's nothing stopping us from using the fence anyway, so we might just do that. It should definitely pull the trailer with all the bales on. I mean, I know it's small, it's farmer, but it's definitely got some power. It's not the best, but it'll do. We'll be able to get them on the trailer, that's the main thing. But I think I picked that one up a little bit too high. Now, the beauty of a telehandler is I can obviously extend the arm out, which helps so much. It really does. There we go. I mean, that's not too bad. It's not level. I'm still getting used to it. It was a little bit easy with the front loader, but I'm sure over time I'll be... it won't be an issue. Right, so what I'll do is I'll finish off this now. I'll crack on with it, and then I'll cut back in when I've pretty much loaded them all up on the trailer, and then we'll go and quickly drop the trailer off. Right, so I'm just picking up the last one. It hasn't taken long at all. I'll just try and be a little bit steady on this one, and then we're all done. There we go. So we'll just park the telehandler out the way, and I'll probably come and collect it later on in the day. It should be fine there, but I don't want to block the grass field up because we're going to be using it later on. Now, if we just put some strapping on these bales. There we go. Probably don't need that one. And I think we'll just go and park it up. We won't unload it today. They're out the field, and that's the main thing. It gives us the chance to obviously spread some manure and some slurry on these fields. I do want to probably re-plough these grass fields. Maybe thinking about doing it just before winter, maybe early spring, but I probably prefer to do it just before the ground freezes, just because it's easier for me to then get the seeds in early and get some cuts from it, because I want to get a better seed of grass, so maybe like some hybrid seed. And I have been looking at some contractors that will come out and do it for me. It's probably more reasonably priced than me leasing out the equipment that I'd need to get a really powerful tractor to pull a lot bigger plough, because it's going to be a lot of work to do for me on my own with the plough I've got, and it really is. I mean, it can be done, but we may as well hire some contractors to come in, I'd say, and do the field. And do all our grass fields, really. There we go. Right, so while we're here, we'll get the TMR mixer and we'll go sort the cows out. I mean, we could even plough this field to give them a better grazing grass. Thinking about it, because they will be in the shed at that time, so it won't impact them. We just need to make sure we get the grass growing before we let them out, which might be difficult. There we go. Didn't really need much. I didn't want to overfill the trough. See what I mean? There's some manure there. We should probably bring all the manure over, but if we're going to use it, obviously now there's no really need, because we might just get rid of it anyway. There we go. Just top up the water and then it's job done. And they're all happy. Got everything they need. Jobs are good. I do have some slurry in this tank as well that I want to transfer over, so we're going to be doing that at some point as well. Loads of little odd jobs that I've been neglecting to do, but it's good that we're doing them now. Let's just go around these cows. At least they've got some shade as well if they need it. They can always go under there. And we must always remember to shut the gate. There we go. So the grass is ready for us to now go and spread some slurry, some manure. We'll try and cover all the grass. It shouldn't take too long, to be honest. And the more that we shift, the better. Because we don't want to be, obviously, leaving too much in our tank, and then we've got no space. We want to try and get rid of it as soon as we can, really. So I'll just clean off the farmer, and then clean off probably the outside of the mixer. We don't want to get any of that food in there wet, so we best be careful. But I think this just needs a clean, and then I think the mixer just needs a quick blast. Just a quick blast outside, maybe the tyres. I mean, it'll dry off quick anyway. There we go. Let's go park this up. I think what I'll do then is I'll attach the front loader onto this, and I'll go up to the shop and we'll buy some chicken food, because it's the one thing we need to do. We'll go to the farm store. I think that'll be a good place to park it. And then we'll quickly move this and have a look around the side, see if they've got any chicken feed. They should have. I think I can actually see some already. Well, there's some there. And there's a big bag there. So I'll go speak to someone inside and we'll actually look at the costs. Depends how much is in that compared to the big bag. It looks like the big bag probably holds more. So I'll go speak to someone and we'll find out how much it is. Right, so that was pretty good. I actually got a deal there where they told me they'd bring it round within 5 minutes, which looks like it's this. Yep, this is it. Premium chicken food from, seems like Canada. It was called Northern Chicken Food, and it only cost me 1,800. So that's quite a bit. 2 pallets worth. So what I'll do is I'll quickly just load this up. Shouldn't take me too long. And then we'll get back on our way and feed some chickens. There we go, and that's another job done. Another one of them little jobs that I was putting off too long, and yeah, we needed to do it, so at least we can sort the chickens out. They still did have food. They weren't like desperately in need, but they started to get a little bit low, so it was a priority. So we've only got 2 jobs left then, really. Now we've just got to spread some manure or slurry, and then we can go up to Romans and sort that out for him. I mean, there's not much else we can do. I am waiting for the barley to be ready to harvest, and it is quite close, to be honest. It is very close. That much so that I can't spread any more fertiliser, and I did want to do that, but I think we just missed a chance. The perfect time was when that storm was, so unfortunately we had to make a choice, which was herbicide or fertiliser. So we went with herbicide to get rid of the weeds, which was the right call. It was just, yeah, it was just a shame we didn't have the chance like we have now with the really nice weather to sort that out. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll get hooked up to the manure spreader, and we'll try and shift as much of the manure we've got here and in there, and then we'll move on to the slurry. There we go. I mean, it shouldn't take too long with this. I mean, it does fire it out. It really does. Right, so let's just turn the PTO on and we'll get cracking. It looks like it's doing a good job anyway. yeah, we look like we're doing alright. So let me just turn the PT off a second. Right, so what I'll do is I'll get out, I'll throw my drone up. Definitely a nice day for the drone, so it can take some nice aerial shots as I'm going by, and we're doing this spreading.
On a run from a given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the chores and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the chores and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
Okay, so there we go. Not bad at all. I've spread quite a lot of, obviously, manure. I've finished off pretty much all of it. I've just got a bucket load here. But it does look better, and I've also sprayed a full tank of slurry. I can do a bit more. There is a small patch just on the right hand side, or the furthest side of this field, you can see, but I've done the small little ones with the manure. Just need to finish off this, but I think it's getting about midday, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just grab a snack, get some lunch, and then I'm going to go up to Roman's and we're going to get this stuff sold for him like we agreed, and then we can pick up a little bit more money for doing it. Look at the grass, look at it. Definitely need to cut this grass soon. It's another job that I've kind of neglected, but it didn't shoot up this bad until obviously this sun come out. I mean, it's 24 degrees now, midday. It is a hot day. Anyway, let's grab something to eat. I don't know who this is, but I'm just watching some random guy on YouTube. Anyway, I best get back to work. Let's go straight down to Roman's then and get this done. Could do a cleaning off the truck as well. Right, so I'm nearly there. I have been thinking along the way what kind of money we can expect. Now, we did sell some today, we got 10,000, and this is going to be a lot more than we sell, but we're only going to get 25% of the cut. Now, that is fair, obviously, with it being his land, his logs, we're technically getting paid for the work, but with that 25%, so it is fair. But I'm just trying to guess, but I'm finding it difficult to make some form of estimation on this, I'll be honest. We'll find a place just to park it up now quickly. Tell you what, it does look nice around here in the summer. So obviously he's taken some of the stuff back. I wonder if he's sorted out that log up there. No, he hasn't. He's left that up there, and I don't blame him. But I'm not going to sort that out. I'm just going to sell what I've done, and we'll come back as well and get this pile and the other. I think there's 3 piles are left. One here, one there, and one there. Yeah, so there's 3 piles. So let's go straight down to the sawmill. Go speak to him, tell him we're going to take this and another one. Right, so let's get this done. Shouldn't take too long at all. Evening, Roman. I've completed the task you gave me yesterday. I've gone and sold all the wood and all the piles that are left as well. Here's the paperwork from the sawmill, so you know how much we got. Is that it? 20,000? Well, I expected more than that, I'll be honest. But, oh well. Yeah, it's not too bad, in all fairness. I mean, it's 5,000. I think £5,060 for me, if you're going to be exact. For 25%. I don't mind that. I'll be honest, for a day's work, which is what it... Well, it's 2 days now, but it's not bad for 5,000. I'm not going to complain. But I think what they were saying is some of the wood was damaged, so they didn't really give as much as what they probably should have. But they have put it on the paperwork, so they have explained everything for the price. So I'll send it over to you now. Just give me a second. There you go, Roman. I've just sent you the 15,181, which is exactly your 75%. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. That 5,000 is going to help me out a lot. Yeah, no worries, Scroft. See you later. See ya. Absolutely red hot. I'll tell you that. I'm tired now after doing that. It's I think it's about 28, 27 it says in my car. It's boiling hot, and it's, what, 20 past 7 at night as well. So it's late in the evening now, but you can definitely tell it's summer. Overall, I know he's disappointed with that, but the wood was damaged in areas. And when you think about it, 5,000 for me to do, what, say a day and a half's work? You can't complain at that. I don't think you can ever complain at that. And these sunflowers are pretty much ready. Same for the canola. Anyway, it's been a long day. I've done a lot of odd jobs. I've got quite a bit done. I'm really happy with the amount that I've done, actually. And we've earned ourselves, what, 15,000 today? Can't complain at all. It's probably one of the best days on the farm. So probably next up, coming up for our income wise, would be the harvest of the barley, which is definitely close now. It's a really nice night. It really is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get in. I'm going to have some tea. I think it's definitely time to grab something to eat. And then I might sit out in the back garden and have a beer. I think we've earned it today. But I'm going to leave the video there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.